the Beam Nation president Stonebwoy is not happy about certain issues so in the Ghana music industry. Waba bonten abekasa na densem and a Stonebwoy eka after so kasa we no enkrofo chiremu a oye insecure ebi nso se eye fear any hate na ewo na koma mu eyampa anase nyampa we do run some into details. The first time I do the needful and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Send a buyer anytime a update able to me. Don't forget, so bet you under the comment section because and komono yenewo and a AD. Stonebwoy in an interview on a Kojo Manuel Edin Sembi Etuga. Now according to the Beam Nation president Stonebwoy no also who post to be on Facebook. Now post no nipa no etro ya no ochire mu say. The day I will not dropping the project, and that day now, Shatta Wale and so and dropping a year, Nenyom with a Vybz Kartel. No. And a Stonebwoy say, I didn't and the nipa a better answer. Now what plan say the day artists be dropping project, no, Nenyom artist and so and dropping a project on the Vybz Kartel. Aye, and yeah, one can direct, indirectly now, so no, Yenibabi Asemno, echo. Recently, so maybe Chile say. Stonebwoy a drop a year ni EP. Now, drop EP no what this is Shatta Wale ye EP ni so. After so this is Shatta Wale started say trend no and na Shatta Wale so on Instagram ebe tro ye say Nenyom with Vybz Kartel no are you ready and or target some big musicians be to say DJ Khaled, Vybz Kartel, Pastor Rhymes and Spice na che say enya sem kitwa. Na biamu so the Beam Nation president Stonebwoy wakasa after the sales of catalog ehun. Ye bisa say catalog ton ohun the same and no chire mu say catalog ton de yenkanya boni a business na emumu no Ghanaians need more education about it. Kotie nsema the Beam Nation president Edituga in an interview with Kojo Manuel
in the industry.
Yes.
And that's what we are more or less talking about. But let me be a bit more specific.
Yeah.
That if when there are these issues where you wake up in the morning and there's a video going around bad mouthing you or saying things about you that you don't appreciate.
Yeah.
Now, you already mentioned that you are not the type of person that wants to be out there explaining.
Yeah.
People don't even understand.
They don't want to do.
But I know that personally,
you just become content.
You become content. There, that's true.
You become content, not for what.
How do you manage it on a personal level when the minute you take your phone, or even when you are not holding your phone, the calls and the messages and everything around you is going that way? How did you go through it? Now when you think back.
No, not thinking back. We are still in the same type of, especially from the album and awareness that you mentioned till now. Not so much has changed in terms of behavior in that rivalry space, but it has gotten worse.
Really?
Yes, it has. Of course, it has gotten worse.
Maybe I've convinced myself that it's not that bad.
No, it has gotten worse, and I think it will just keep getting worse because under my watch, I am a witness and I've served and followed many of our big artists before arriving at my own, duty. It has never been this toxic, whereby now you find out that there's a cross-section of the masses who actually celebrate that. So it has become a thing that you have to balance.
Yeah.
And it's taking a big toll on our progress as an industry, you see, because instead of such heightened level of toxicity, we could have channeled that into something very productive, or very constructive, so that our industry would see the shine that it deserves. That's how I can summarize it till tomorrow. Because it's gotten worse. You wake up sometimes, somebody just wrote something. I was driving, coming here, somebody wrote something, and I'm like, bro, how does this make sense? I don't know it's interesting you're asking, but look at something check some okay, whenever you decide to drop your EP, we're also going to drop a track on that day. There are a million dates.
Yeah.
You can actually also drop on that day, of course, without telling anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Yes.
So then it's intentional.
So you see the intentionality behind having to, now the thing is that person is your target, that person is your aim, of course, because if you cannot do without having to tag along somebody so much, then it means that you are definitely a slave. You are very non-directional. You don't have it.
You are reactionary.
You just move according to
how the other
you just
person is
move
moving.
according to other people's hard work and success to find some cramp out of it to try to use on yours. That's how I regard such things. But have we gotten this low? You know, where we cannot operate within this wide range of space that is there for everybody. So you can understand, and you're saying that tax. Yeah.
You have an amazing catalog. It's probably not one of the best in the history of Ghana or Africa even. Have you sold any of them?
What I want to say now is that not yet, I haven't, but the sales of catalog and its issues should actually be well studied. I think that I've had a few conversations around the catalog, and we realize that we have not researched to understand, to bring to the commoner the catalog conversation. Catalogs are sold. It's business. You have your music. But there are different contracts that people undergo within a contractual understanding.
Yeah.
So, for instance, when I signed to Def Jam, the contractual understanding is not what somebody else had signed to Def Jam with.
The same company.
It can never be the same understanding. So until you know the depth inside of what somebody's contractual or commercial understanding is with a company, you can't want to talk too much. But nonetheless, music is sold. Music is for consumption. We create music, we make music, we sell it to the masses as the business part of music.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, you can sell your catalog. Justin Bieber has sold his catalog, but you and I do not know the details. Maybe the company is going to run with that catalog for 50 years. And after 50 years, it goes back to him, and they would have done the business that, because if your music is sitting down there, it's just sitting down there. It needs to be worked. If I record music and I keep it in the studio and on my computer, it's not working for me. It's just there.
Yeah.
But once I get into a distribution agreement with somebody, then I'm giving it to the distributor to distribute through them, have it go out on sale, monetize, maybe license, maybe just distribute, maybe sign a 360, and then guess what? They get profit and they give me what I have signed on for. If they are investing into the material, fine. If they are not, there are several types of contractual agreements that go on within. So if somebody sells their catalog, I stand here to let you know that it is their choice and their right, so long as they own the material.
Yeah. And I like that. I like that.
That's what I'm saying. So long as they own the material, and then the music has to work. In some instances, some people have sold it for some term and have some percentages in there, and after recoup, it's business. So I will be very honest to make the masses know that people have the right to do with their material what they want. Yeah. Some may be dumb decisions. When you go and look into the overall contractual agreement, you realize that they will lose in the end outright. Some too are smart decisions. The Weeknd has actually gone into to lease or to make a business, let me tell it that way, with his catalog for $1 billion.
Wow.
Which is reported to be the highest. He has actually stored it like a property.
Yeah.
Like against the catalog, he has loaned that money from the bank. So now he has that money, but he hasn't. It's how everybody wants to do the business, but catalogs are there for business.
And his name is still on the song. So
and if you own,
can perform it.
Some people believe that if you own your catalog and you haven't sold it, the best.
Yeah.
But really and truly, you have to find a way, as far as I'm concerned, to own your catalog, no matter the kind of business you do with it.
Okay. So even
so
if
that
you
it's your property,
it's still
some people,
even if it goes, it comes back.
Some people would have signed their catalogs out entirely, so it's never theirs anymore. They've sold it out.
Right.
And they've taken some X amount of money, and Those who have the catalog now as a company will work with it for that till that kingdom come and make as much as they want to make. Some people would lease their catalog.
Don't you Stonebwoy and some of the two guy in this particular interview are not just what you or say day now all be dropping the project no our ticker ma all by interview no and who say obi a posti. I say Shatta and so and dropping in with Vybz Kartel on street crown remix and on dropping. Stonebwoy see that be on tiasie. Adenti and no share the date or they be dropping the project no obi so per se or dropping the project that particular same day. Adenti na nipa no on dropping the project no on koni baby and I say on also share the date for the project. Stonebwoy see that be on tiasie. Also on tiasie kra the enti nipa ebetima adwen sa. After that no and they say bisa no about the catalog issues a che say ekoso e wo ye Ghana. And oba be chire mu say catalog ton ne de. Ono Stonebwoy no on ton bi na emom no enya bone e den ono so obeton ne de. Also obeton bi on ton bi na emom na e den obeton bi. Yes. Also obeton bi e den a ono so obeton bi. A business, but Ghanaians need more education about the sales of a year catalog. And on some of the Beam Nation president Stonebwoy in an interview with a year Kojo Manuel. The first time I do the needful, so subscribe to our YouTube channel so that anytime we drop an update, you'll be the first person to get the video.